covering the New Orleans Saints, and today I just want to talk about the news that went down a couple of hours ago. If you don't know by now, Saints have waived wide receiver, former seven-round pick from the previous year, 2023, A.T. Perry from the team. This comes as a shock to a lot of people, a lot of fan base, a lot of members of the fan base are kind of upset by the move, shocked by it. Then they got kind of caught off guard by the decision. But it happens, man. And to me, from what I gathered from the situation, it must have been that bad. The situation must have been that bad with A.T. Perry in regards to his development because the Saints are very thin at wide receiver. Outside of Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave, the Saints are very thin, and the expectation was that when A.T. Perry could get healthy again, come back, suit up, he come to this team, to the roster, the active roster, and contribute. But didn't work out that way. There was a lot of reports coming out of training camp about A.T. Perry in regards to his work ethic. I think even Dennis Allen had called him out at one time. And then it started to look like he was trying to turn around the training camp. Then once the season started, just didn't play. Healthy scratch. Healthy scratch means that you're not hurt, but you're just not going to suit up today. And that usually means that when you're healthy scratch, is that you're in the doghouse sometimes. Sometimes you're in the doghouse. And what that leads to is that sometimes players get released or traded. So that's what happened. But a lot of people gathered from A.T. Perry being released is that the vibe is that means that the team is clearing the way so they could go make a move to sign the trade for Las Vegas wide receiver Davante Adams. To me, from the way I see it, is that the Saints got to do a whole lot more than just release A.T. Perry. Still got to move some money around. They still got to, move enough money around, clear up enough cap space, structure enough contracts to make sure that they can fit Davante Adams to the team on this football team. That doesn't mean so. Maybe that's part of it. We don't know, but it's interesting that A.T. Perry wears the number 17. He wears the number 17. Davante Adams wears the number 17. So that got a lot of people talking. So I don't think it's that, man. I think it has to be more to it than just clearing the way for Davante Adams. But if the Saints, like I said this in the previous video, if the Saints want to add Davante Adams to this team, they're going to go out and do it. If they really want Davante Adams, they're going to make the necessary moves to their salary cap to get him to come to this team. But so I'm not really concerned about that. The money to me is it's never an option. But it is what it is. Now, in regards to A.T. Perry, I think he's going to go to another team. I think he's going to go to another team. Maybe the Cowboys, Niners, the Bills. Who knows? Baltimore. He's going to go to another team and be really good. Because for what the narrative was on A.T. Perry in New Orleans was that he wasn't a really good practice player that practiced good. When it come to game time, he was there. He was on the money. And he showed that on the field. I really don't know because I was in that Saints practices, Saints training camp. So I think he's going to be a really good football player, man, for a different team. and maybe that might be the Dallas Cowboys. Um, maybe he may be the next player that leaves New Orleans and become a key contributor to a different team. We've seen that happen now with guys like Zach Bond, Caden Ellis, um, C.D. Deuce, I know, David Onyemata, a few others out there that leave the Saints and become really good. Even Malcolm Jenkins, but I don't know what the Saints are gonna do, man. I don't know, man. They're thin at wide receiver, man. Outside of Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. I noticed that in the after the Eagles game, where they didn't where Eric McCoy gets injured, Taysom Hill gets injured, Rashid Shaheed gets touched up by Darius Slay, gets shut out the game. Chris Olave had an impact, but you still didn't have enough to beat an Eagles team that looks to be not that good, based on what we saw a few days ago. But I don't know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They just got to come out of this Kansas City game healthy as they can be. Injury report didn't look good today. The usual names on there. Cesar Ruiz still didn't practice. Taysom Hill didn't practice. Willie Gay didn't practice. I think Talisa Fwanga's name is on the injury report now. Brett Cooper's name is on the injury report. So it's starting to add up, But on the good side, to a certain extent, Damari Davis practiced. Kendrick Miller finally came back to practice. So you're gonna have some players, some impact, some key players that you didn't have the week ago. It's gonna be in this game. Teron Matthew is gonna play. So they're gonna have they're gonna have a solid group of good players to play against the Chiefs this Monday. But Davante Adams will make this team a lot better. That's for sure. He'll make a lot of teams a lot better, But money's going to be the situation, going to be the deal breaker. Money and compensation. What the Raiders run? The rumor is that they want a second or third round pick for Davante Adams. So I'm pretty sure the Saints won't have an issue with giving up one of these draft picks to get Davante Adams. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you get Adams, can he stay beyond this season? Can he stay beyond 2024? I mean, Derek Carr is his boy. I mean, they could do a lot together. You would have Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Davante Adams, Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill. You have a lot of weapons to get the football to. You know what I'm saying? So, because I think if you can keep him past 2024, I think he can stay healthy. I mean, I think they can strive for this offense. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is at this point, man. I don't believe that cutting A.T. Berry was about clearing space for Davante Adams. It was about clearing the way for Davante Adams. Maybe there was a lot more than we thought about in regards to that situation. And it just didn't work out. But A.T. Perry will be on the NFL roster. He will not be employed for a long time. I can promise you. Guy that size, go up and get the ball. He won't be on the sideline. He won't be unemployed for a long time. He won't be. There will be suitors interested in signing him. And he's not going to cost a lot. So think of the value you're getting with that. And if he goes somewhere and balls out, a lot of people, a lot of Saints fans are gonna be mad, especially if the Saints don't get Davante Adams. A lot of people gonna be pissed off. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So, I hope they better hope that it doesn't work out for them. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it all play out, man. Saints play the Chiefs Monday night, Arrowhead. So there's a lot can happen between now and Monday. So we'll see how it all play out. All right, so that's for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Man, feel. What were your thoughts on the Saints releasing A.T. Perry? And also check out sportsview360.com/Saints for today's content on Saints organization. Blessed day. Peace. I'm out.